Imagine a world where light doesn't exist, where gravity and pressure are not like anything we experience on land. A place where strange creatures glowing in the dark survive under conditions that challenge our very understanding of life. This world is the deep sea, a realm so mysterious and unexplored that it often feels like something out of a science fiction story. But today, we'll uncover top 10 unbelievable facts about the deep sea that will leave you amazed. Get ready for a journey that'll shatter your perceptions of the ocean and everything beneath it. Number 1. The ocean's depths are mind-blowing. The ocean's vastness is beyond comprehension. The Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the world's oceans, reaches a staggering depth of 36,000 feet. That's about 7 miles or 11 kilometers deep. For context, that's deeper than Mount Everest, which is about 29,000 feet tall. If you dropped a stone into the Mariana Trench, it would take about an hour to hit the bottom, and the pressure down there is an unimaginable 8 tons per square inch. Imagine the weight of several elephants crushing every inch of you. No human has ever reached the very bottom of this trench, but scientists use robotic submarines to explore the mysteries hidden deep within. Number 2. Only 5% of the ocean has been explored. Despite all the technological advances we've made in the last century, 95% of the ocean remains unexplored. Think about it. We've mapped Mars more thoroughly than our own oceans. That's because the ocean is vast, unpredictable, and dark, making it incredibly difficult to map out, let alone explore. Even the most sophisticated underwater robots still have only mapped a fraction of this hidden world. Who knows what mind-blowing discoveries await us in the uncharted parts of the deep? There could be entire ecosystems, new species of life, and materials that could revolutionize our world just waiting to be discovered. Number 3. The deep sea is a world of glowing life. The deep sea is a pitch-black environment where sunlight doesn't reach, so how do the creatures living there survive? Well, they glow. This phenomenon, known as bioluminescence, is found in many deep-sea creatures. From the eerie glow of the anglerfish's lure to the shimmering bodies of jellyfish, bioluminescence is the key to survival. Some creatures use their light to attract prey, others to communicate, and some, like the vampire squid, use flashes of light to confuse predators. These glowing creatures have evolved in a way that enables them to thrive in complete darkness, making the deep sea one of the most visually stunning and mysterious places on Earth. Number 4. The biggest migration on Earth happens every day, underwater. Every day, an astonishing event takes place in the deep sea, the biggest migration of any living creatures on Earth. Vertical migration is the process by which trillions of tiny creatures, including plankton and fish, migrate from the deepest parts of the ocean to the surface during the night, and then return to the depths at dawn. This migration happens daily and is vital for survival. These creatures travel thousands of feet up and down in a single day, sometimes covering distances as great as 1,000 meters. It's estimated that this migration involves more than half of the planet's biomass. Imagine the sheer scale of life that's constantly moving up and down, almost unnoticed, just below our feet. Number 5. Deep-sea gigantism. Creatures that are shockingly huge. Deep-sea gigantism is a phenomenon where creatures living in the extreme depths of the ocean grow to enormous sizes. Take the colossal squid, for example, which can grow up to 45 feet long, about the size of a school bus. And it's not just squids. The giant octopus and deep-sea jellyfish also grow to extraordinary sizes compared to their shallow water counterparts. Some scientists believe the cold, high-pressure conditions in the deep sea play a role in these creatures' massive growth. In a world where resources are scarce and survival is a constant battle, evolution has favored size as a means of defense and predation. Number 6. The water is incredibly hot and cold at the same time. In the deep sea, hot and cold collide. Hydrothermal vents located on the ocean floor release water at temperatures of up to 400 degrees Celsius, 750 degrees Fahrenheit, but this water doesn't boil thanks to the crushing pressure from the weight of the water above. At these vents, you'll find entire ecosystems of creatures thriving in the extreme heat. These vents spew out chemicals like hydrogen sulfide, which support chemosynthesis, a process similar to photosynthesis, but without sunlight. Here, unique organisms like the giant tube worm survive in this toxic, scalding environment without relying on the sun's energy. In other places, the temperature can be near freezing, creating a surreal contrast in this alien landscape. Number 7. Unbelievable creatures in the deep sea. The deep sea is home to some of the most bizarre and alien-like creatures on the planet. The vampire squid, for instance, may sound like a mythical creature, but it's very real. With glowing red eyes and a cloak-like webbing, it looks straight out of a horror movie. Meanwhile, the gulper eel has a jaw so large it can consume prey bigger than itself. And don't even get me started on the deep-sea jellyfish, which can have tentacles stretching up to 30 feet long. These creatures thrive in the harshest conditions, and studying them gives scientists valuable insights into how life might survive on distant planets. Number 8. The deep sea is full of hidden mountains and underwater waterfalls. The deep sea is far from flat. In fact, beneath the surface lies the world's largest mountain range, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, stretching over 40,000 miles. And let's not forget the underwater waterfalls. One of the most incredible phenomena in the deep sea is the Denmark Strait Cataract, which is essentially an underwater waterfall that cascades down 11,500 feet. That's more than 2 times the height of Niagara Falls. These incredible features are caused by temperature and salinity differences in the water, and they create unique currents that influence global weather patterns and marine life. Number 9. The deep sea could hold the key to life-saving discoveries. The deep sea is like a treasure chest of untapped potential, both scientifically and commercially. For instance, deep-sea bacteria and other organisms are being studied for their ability to fight cancer and produce life-saving antibiotics. The cold, high-pressure environments of the deep ocean may also harbor enzymes that could revolutionize industrial processes, from waste disposal to biofuel production. But that's not all. Minerals and metals found deep in the ocean could be key to future technologies, from battery storage to renewable energy solutions. The deep sea truly holds mysteries that could change the world as we know it. Number 10. The deep sea holds mysterious dark ocean regions. One of the most astonishing truths about the deep sea is the existence of dark ocean regions, vast areas that are completely devoid of light. These regions, which account for about 90% of the ocean's volume, are places where sunlight never reaches. It's not just that they're dark. These dark ocean zones have their own distinct ecosystems that have evolved entirely in isolation from the surface. Here, unique and often strange creatures have developed, such as blind fish and bioluminescent organisms, that rely on alternative forms of energy, like chemical reactions rather than sunlight. These creatures exist in an environment so remote that even the most advanced technology has difficulty accessing them. It's a vast, hidden world, teeming with life and secrets, most of which are still waiting to be discovered. The deep sea is truly an alien world right here on Earth. With its mysterious creatures, vast unknowns, and breathtaking phenomena, it continues to amaze scientists and explorers alike. Who knows what discoveries await in its hidden depths? One thing's for sure, there's still so much we have yet to uncover. Until then, we'll continue to dive deeper into the unknown, one fascinating fact at a time. Which deep sea fact blew your mind? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more astonishing journeys into the deep.